Hi, this is Terry Powell. Today I'll be filming a video of the city of Fayetteville, Georgia, historic city, and I'll be seeing a lot of local sites. Hope you enjoy the video. The Dwarf House. Fountain and Heritage Park. Fayetteville is a city in and the county seat of Fayette County, Georgia. As of the 2020 census, the city had a population of nearly 19,000 people. Fayetteville is located 22 miles south of downtown Atlanta. Some history from Wikipedia. Fayetteville was founded in 1822. It was incorporated as a town in 1823 and as a city in 1902. It was organized by European Americans from territories ceded by force from the Creek people under a treaty with the United States during the early period of Indian removal from the southeast. It was named in honor of the Revolutionary War hero, the French Marquis de Lafayette. The area was developed for cotton plantations, with labor provided by enslaved African Americans. Fayetteville became the trading town for the agricultural area. In the first half of the 20th century, as agriculture became more mechanized, many workers left the area in the Great Migration to the northern and midwestern industrial cities. A reverse migration has brought new residents to the south, and the city of Fayetteville has grown markedly since 1980. Government. In 2015, Ed Johnson was elected mayor, the first African American to serve in the position. He was a U.S. Naval commander, retired, and pastor of Fayette County's oldest black church, who served 3 terms as president of the local chapter of the NAACP. Johnson was re-elected in 2019. Education. In 2016, a soundstage at Pinewood Studios was opened for educational use by the Georgia Film Academy. In late 2020, the Georgia Film Academy partnered with Trilith and the University of Georgia to launch its Master of Fine Arts film program. Trilith also has the Forest School. Georgia Military College has a campus in Fayetteville. In this video today, I'm going to go through over 20 points of interest and top attractions in Fayetteville. Hope you enjoy this adventure with me. This first point of interest, the Fayette County Courthouse, has an interesting history. Fayette County Courthouse was built in 1825, 4 years after the country and town's founding. It is the oldest surviving courthouse in Georgia. It is located in the center of Fayetteville Town Square. Since the construction of a new courthouse, the 1825 building has been adapted for use as the local welcome center. It holds offices for Fayetteville, Main Street, and the Fayette County Development Authority. Trilith Studios. This first point of interest, the Fayette County Courthouse, has an interesting history. Fayette County Courthouse was built in 1825, 4 years after the country and town's founding. It is the oldest surviving courthouse in Georgia. It is located in the center of Fayetteville Town Square. Since the construction of a new courthouse, the 1825 building has been adapted for use as the local welcome center. It holds offices for Fayetteville, Main Street, and the Fayette County Development Authority. Trilith Studios. Sam's Lake Bird Sanctuary. Southern Gardens, where they do prime events. This is where we vote and go to the tax office for car tags. Fayette County Courthouse. The Holiday Dorsey Fife House was built in 1847 and expanded in 1855 by John Stiles Holiday, uncle of the Western gambler John Henry Doc Holiday. It's now used for a local history museum. Town Square. City Ground Amphitheater. This is supposed to be the location of the Georgia Military College, Fayetteville, Georgia. Their main campus is in Milledgeville, Georgia, but they have a college in Fayetteville, Georgia. The sign says it's now the Utopian Academy for the Arts at Trilith, so I'm not sure. It's adjacent to the Piedmont Hospital. I'm not quite sure if this is the right location, but it's pretty close. Fun spot. Amusement park near Atlanta. Fayette County High School, home of the Tigers football stadium. The Fayette Pavilion shopping plaza. I'm thinking this could be the old Margaret Mitchell Library. It was built in 1948. They're calling it a Georgia Tech, some sort of headquarters building now. It's right next to this old church here at 190 Lee Street. There's a Jackson Insurance Company old building on the other side of the street. So I'm not sure. Anyway, this is an old building. Could have been the library. Like I say, I showed a video clip this morning of the new library that was built in 1996. This is the famous Chris Bonet house. A professional wrestler did a murder-suicide back in 2007. He strangled his wife and suffocated his son. He's been a famous wrestler for 22 years. House has 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, 7,500 square feet. It was on over 8 acres of land. Frank's at the old mill. Historic Fayetteville Cemetery. Time to retire. This is the historic Star Mill grist mill in Waterfall. Trilith Studios, then Pinewood Atlanta Studios, opened here in 2014. It was a joint venture between British company Pinewood Group and River Rock LCC, an independently managed trust of the Cathy family, founders of Chick-fil-A fast food chain. In 2020, Rivers Rock bought out Pinewood, shared the studio. It is the largest film and television production studio in the United States outside of the state of California. The studio has produced many large budget films, including several in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, such as Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and Black Panther. In 2016, the Pinewood Forest mixed-use complex was launched, located across the street from the studio. In 2020, when the studio was renamed Trilith Studios, Pinewood Forest was renamed the town at Trilith. McCurry Park. Sports fields, picnic areas, recreation facilities, swings, playground equipment. Also forgot to mention he committed suicide by stringing himself up on a weight machine after he murdered his wife and son. Banks Vineyard. The Ridge Nature Preserve and hiking trails. Part of the Southern Conservationary Trust. It's the Southern Oaks Gardens. Beautiful houses right outside the gate. Entrance. Pinewood Forest near Trilith Studios. Another point of interest is the Margaret Mitchell Library, which was built in 1948 and named in honor of the author. Serves as the headquarters of the Fayette County Historical Society. Among its holdings are Civil War and genealogical records. It was originally located on 190 Lee Street. In 1996, they built a new library in Fayette County, the Fayetteville Public Library, shown here. Like I say, the Margaret Mitchell originally donated back in the 1920s, and then in 48, across the street over on Lee Street, the historic library was built. And this is the modern one, where they still have a large number of holdings.